Hello, good morning and welcome back to the vlog. I had a couple of days off after the Nationals just to recharge my batteries. We're back today with the vlog. I'm out this morning with Bike Fit Matt and also Will. We're on a pre-race ride. Tonight is Otley Grand Prix, the first round of the HSBC Elite Circuit Series, which is almost like the Tour Series, but the British cycling version. Getting in a nice little pre-race ride right now this morning in the lovely sunshine. Got a nice pair of wheels to be on this morning. Gonna roll around for a little bit and then later on do a couple of openers and a few sprints, which all things being well should set me up nicely ahead of this afternoon. I don't want to jinx anything or tempt fate, but after a weekend off of racing last weekend when I didn't race the Nationals, I'm feeling pretty fresh and I'm motivated and keen ahead of the start of the Circuit Series, so should be a good night. Alright, quick as that, a little 90-minute spin, done and dusted. Wanted to just get home quickly and kind of crack on because I got some stuff to do. I need to wash my bike, shave my legs, which it's probably going to take a while. They've not been done for a few weeks. There is some great hairs growing on them right now, but we'll address the situation. But guys, it is so hot today. Look at Sam. He's yawning. He's panting because it's so hot. Lexi's wagging her tail because it's so hot. She's enjoying the heat. It's about 22 degrees out there in the sunshine. And it's about the only day of the week that it's going to be real sunny. So I want to make the most of the sunshine. It's lucky that we're racing today, not tomorrow. And I'm going to shut up right now because I need to get some food. So we are about 5 hours out from the race right now. I'm just trying to chill out in bed, lie down, take some time to rest up. The bike's washed. The car is packed, ready to go. I'm gonna leave here at 4 p.m. to head over to Otley, which is in I think Otley's Yorkshire. I think it's Yorkshire. It's about 1 hour 30 drive, so it's not too far. It's not too bad compared to some of the other races. We're probably gonna stop halfway to get some food and stuff and just stretch the legs because the race isn't until 8:30 tonight. So it's a late one. It's gonna be a late night. The thing with these crits starting, like they're all like late night crits, so no doubt they're gonna start messing up sleep schedules. So when you're free to and able to do so, it's important to just relax and chill out and get your feet up. All right, let's get ready to go to Yorkshire. All right, time to leave. We've got one bike on the roof, 2 pairs of rollers in the car, Will's bike there. Let's go to Yorkshire. See you in a bit. So we're in Otley now, up in Yorkshire. Got my kit on, just done a warm up. Now let's go and race. Hold up, is that a Golf GTI that's been used as the lead car in the Otley Grand Prix? Hell yeah it is. I got a lot of time for that.
Don't, I've got chocolates. Alice, do you want some Carmet? Thanks. Oh my god, it's brilliant. Oh wait, it's not. It's just dehydration.
So this race, like I mentioned, it was the first round on the Elite Circuit Series calendar. And it's not really like any other crit of the season. And what I mean by this is you could almost pedal through every single corner. It wasn't a technical circuit. It was around Otley Town Centre, but one of the straights, it kind of went out of the town and then back in. It almost felt more like a Belgian kermesse than a conventional UK crit. And because there was no dead turns, there was no necessarily technical parts of the course, it kind of meant that being at the front wasn't all that important. To be off the front, it was incredibly hard, and towards the start of the race, I tried to bridge myself across to a couple of early breakaways, but the pace was just too fast. However, being sat in the wheels, once you're in that kind of vortex, being sucked along, it wasn't all too hard to sit in the wheels. So positioning wasn't that important, or as important as it normally is in these UK crits. I spent my race kind of hovering between the front and the back, just drifting back when I started losing concentration, and then I realized that I should probably move up again, and so then made my way back to the front of the race. The course was, like I mentioned, pretty untechnical. It was very flowing, it was very fast. I think our average speed for the night was around 48 k's an hour, just over 48 k's an hour, but there was one little climb on the course. It was more of a drag. It was about 200 or 300 meters in length, averaged around 4%, and honestly it started to sting later on in the race. However, again, once you're in that bubble, once you're in that vortex and being pulled along by the rest of the bunch, it wasn't necessarily too hard to just sit in the middle of the bunch and ride up the climb and kind of feel any extra pain from doing that. From what I saw, being sat in the middle of the bunch, there was one main or substantial break of the evening which contained, I think, 4 or 5 riders. At one stage they had around 45 seconds at about 6 laps to go. However, due to the work of Madison Genesis trying to set up John Mould for the sprint, that break soon came back, and I think that the group were caught around 2 or 3 laps to go. I managed to keep myself in the front main bunch all evening, and it was a much bigger main bunch than what normally would come around to the finish of these races, just due to it being pretty easy and not technical. You know, it wasn't too hard to not get dropped from that front group. However, when the guys from Madison Genesis started lining it out in the last 5 or 6 laps, I tried to move up to position myself in the sprint, and I couldn't. I just couldn't. I didn't have the gas to move up. It becomes very technical and very tactical as to the opportunities and points that you do move up. For example, coming into a turn, taking an inside line, or in cycling terms, dive bombing up the inside is a very effective way to move up the bunch in the last few laps when the pace is on. But I just didn't have the energy or the gas to make those repeated 900 watt, 1000 watt efforts to move up the bunch. And eventually I rolled in at the back of the front group for around 40th position. I finished on the same time as the leaders, so it was a big group that came to the finish. But that was the first race done and dusted. Hopefully it fired the legs up nicely and we can continue and progress into the further rounds of the series. I think our best result of the evening was Steve. He crept himself into the top 15, maybe the top 10. So it was a good first night of racing. It felt like a bit of a baptism of fire, and the lads are really motivated. Morale is good ahead of the next few rounds. The next round being the Wales Open Criterium on Friday, which has been held in Abergavenny. It's a much more technical circuit with a couple of dead turns, so should be a good race. That was hard. It's just like a blur, like 1 hour. And you can't really see. You got sweat dripping down your glasses. And you're just like on the limit.
Oh, there's no microphone.
It's alright. It's like a baptism of fire. The first one's always the worst. I just wanted to get around in the front group and we did that, so happy days. Don't know, I think maybe...
You were up there though?
Yeah, front group. I mean, it was quite a big front group, but... Yeah,
but it depleted a lot.
Yeah, we were in the front group. I think, did Steve get up there?
Yeah, maybe top 10, yeah.
Top 10, but yeah, my average pile for an hour, just over an hour, is 385 watt. And you're going that fast, it's so hard to move up in the group. Like, you're having to pick and choose opportunities, like coming into the turns, just dive bombing and taking people around the turns.
But it's a tricky course to move up on because it's so fast.
Yeah. This is probably like the least technical course, like the one with the least amount of corners. Like, you can pedal around every corner on this course, so it's more of a flowing, so it's harder to get dropped, and it does make it faster. Anyway,
good job, I was proud.
How did you get? You were alright. I caught the end of it.
Did you?
What did you get? Top 10?
I don't know. Yeah, maybe top 10.
It was a pretty small front group by the end, wasn't it?
Yeah, it depleted quite a lot. No, it felt good.
Yeah?
Good. Liked it.
After a 3-hour car journey to get here.
Yeah. We're not going to talk about that.
But that's it from me today, guys. Thank you for watching. Leave a like if you enjoyed this video, and I'll see you tomorrow at 4 p.m.